Students, the contents to be done today: capital market, difference between capital market and money market, components of capital market, difference between a primary and a secondary market. What is a capital market? It refers to the whole network of all organizations, institution, instruments that provide medium long-term finance. So the capital market focuses on medium and long-term finance. Capital market satisfies long-term finance needs of the government and industrial sector. Long-term finance are raised and invested in the form of both debt and equity. The instruments used in the capital market are shares, debentures, bonds, public deposits, etc. Capital market encourages people to invest their small savings into the productive use. And it must be noted that capital market does not include instruments that provide short-term finance up to 1 year, because short-term finance, children, I told you, is for money market. Okay, so in money market we get short-term finance. Difference between capital market and money market. Here you can see the difference. Last class we have done what is a money market. So when we are talking about capital market, the participants in the capital market can be individual investors or institutional investors. Individual investors like us, okay? We are individual investors. So we can also take the shares of that is Birla or Tata's, okay? So in the capital market, both individual investors and definitely institutional investors are there, like the banks, financial institution, etc. Money market, only institutional investors can participate here. The main instruments are equity shares, debentures, bonds, preference shares. The main instruments are treasury bills, call bills, commercial paper. Then investment, it requires less investment. When we talk about capital market, the shares of the capital market ranges from rupees 10 to 100 and so on, okay? So the investment is comparatively less. A person with less capital can also invest in the capital market. However, when we are talking about the that is the money market, it requires huge financial investment, as instruments of money market are quite expensive. The trade bill, call market money, these are all expensive. Next, the thing that I've already told you, medium and long term securities, capital market, and short term securities is money market. Securities are liquid due to presence of stock exchange. Here also in the money market, securities are liquid, but the reason is DFHI, that is Discount Finance Housing of India. Capital money market instruments are riskier, because sometimes the value of the shares may go up, sometimes it may go down, okay? So it is in respect of returns, and the principal also has to be paid. Money market instruments are generally safe due to short term duration. The expected returns is high, as there are chances of earning capital gains. In the capital market, the expected returns is less due to short duration. So you must see this clip, okay, nicely. Okay, so you should know the difference between a capital market and a money market, okay? So next, features of the capital market: requires less investment, as the value of security is generally low. Just now I told you that we individuals also can purchase the, that is we can purchase the securities, okay? And the security value or the equity value can be very less, till 10 rupees also. So investment is less. Both individuals and institutional investors participate. Deals in medium and long-term securities. Securities are liquid due to the presence of stock exchange. Safety: capital market instruments are risky, as issuing companies may fail to perform as projected. So if you're investing in a capital market, there's a lot of risk. The company may not perform according to your wishes, so the returns may not be as you have expected. Expected returns: instruments generally yield higher returns, as there are chances of earning capital gains with regular dividends or interest, okay? So this is it for the capital market. Components: there are two, primary market and the secondary market. So capital market can be divided into primary and secondary market. When we say primary market, primary market refers to the market wherein securities are sold for the first time. Due to this reason, it is known as the news issue market. Now, when we are talking about the primary market, there the securities that are floated are securities of new, that is, they are new securities, okay? The commonly securities through which companies can raise in the primary market are equity shares, preference shares, debentures. Primary market directly contributes to the capital formation as it facilitates transfer of surplus funds from the saver to the entrepreneurs. The investors in this market are banks, financial institutions, insurance companies, mutual funds, and the individuals. So, when we are talking about the primary market, children, and these markets are the markets where fresh securities are floated. New issue of securities are done in this market. There are various methods of floating new issues in the primary market. First is offer through prospectus, offer for sale, private placement, right issue, and EIPOs. Now, just briefing you, children, in the primary market, new securities, when the company wants to float new securities, those securities are put in the primary market. Now, the first one is offered through prospectus. In standard 11, we have done how the securities, when there is subscription of capital, when capital is required by the company, how the company floats, that is, how the company issues prospectus. So it is the same, okay? So prospectus is issued, and thereafter the company invites the public for taking the security, for taking the equities or preference or debentures, okay? So let us see method of flotation. First is offer through prospectus. Prospective investors are invited through an advertisement in the newspaper and magazine. The prospectus contains terms, conditions for sale of securities, and details regarding the company, future prospects of the company. The contents of the prospectus should be on accordance of provision of Companies Act and SEBI's guideline. The issue is required to be listed in at least one stock exchange. So, whichever company is coming up with the shares or debentures, so it should have listed in the stock exchange. It can be any stock exchange in the country. Offer for sale. Under this method, securities are not issued directly to the public. They are first issued to the intermediaries like the issuing house or stockbrokers at fixed price. These intermediaries in turn resell the securities. So directly these are not coming to the public. It is first sold to the issuing house or stockbrokers, and then they are sold to the public. This method saves the company from formalities and complexities of issuing securities directly to the public. Private placement. Under this method, the company sells securities to some selected institutional investors and individuals. You can just have a look at this, children. So, no prospectus is issued by the company as securities are issued privately to the investors like UTI, LIC, GIC, etc. So they are not issued to the public, they are directly issued to these institutions. As this method saves cost and helps in raising capital more quickly. You can see this. Rights issue. Under this method, company offers the new shares to its existing shareholders. So, if you are already a shareholder of a company, the company offers or gives you a chance for these new shares again, okay, in proportion of the shares already held by the individual. Okay, so this method gives primitive right to the existing shareholders over such securities. A right issue is compulsory under Companies Act 1956. So this is it, children. Just you can have a look. Offer for sale, private placement, right issue. So which one, when we say issued to the houses, issuing houses and stockbroker, it is offer for sale. When we say it is issued directly to the institutions, it is private placement. When it is issued to the already existing shareholders, it is right issue. Okay, next, EPOs means that is the kind of sale of securities with the help of internet. Okay, so under this method, company issues capital to the public through online system of stock exchange. This initial public offer, IPO, initial public offer by the company, is known as EIPOs, as it makes use of electronic technology. The issuing company enters into an agreement with the stock exchange and has to appoint SEBI registered brokers to accept applications and place orders. A registrar having electronic connectivity with stock exchange is also appointed. Securities have to be listed on any exchange other than the exchange through which the company has earlier offered its securities. So securities need to be that is linked with exchange, stock exchange. The lead manager coordinates all activities of various intermediaries connected with the issue. So this is EPO, means use of electronic technology is being used. Now we come to the secondary market, children. Secondary market refers to the market for sale and purchase of previously issued securities. So already the securities which were previously issued and they are still in the market. So what is happening is the people who are having these securities, they sell these securities, some other people purchase it. So here there is no involvement of the company here. So already the existing shareholders, okay, will be that is using this secondary market. So coming to this, secondary market refers to the market for sale and purchase of previously issued securities. It is also known as the stock market or stock exchange. With advancement in technology, trading through stock exchange can be done anywhere in the country through trading terminals. However, all transactions have to be carried out within the regulatory framework prescribed by SEBI. So, SEBI, Securities and Exchange Board of India, is the highest authority which is looking into the sale, purchase of these shares and debentures and all types of security. So anything will be done within the framework that is provided by SEBI. No involvement of issuing company. So this is important. In the secondary market, securities are exchanged between investors. Any investor who wishes to sell the security may choose to sell to the investor who wishes to buy at the prevailing price. So company is not involved in the sale and purchase of securities. Next is contributes indirectly to capital formation. Secondary market indirectly contributes to capital formation by providing liquidity and marketability to existing securities. Okay, so secondary market indirectly contributes to capital formation. Okay, through secondary market, investors can convert their securities into cash and when required. Okay, so this is it, children. Secondary market also contributes to economic growth by channelizing funds to most productive investment. So here's the difference between the primary and the secondary market. So the two types of market, okay, under the capital market is primary and secondary. So how they are different. The first one, it deals with issue of new securities. Secondary market, sale and purchase of existing security. transaction, the company sells securities either directly to the investors or through an intermediary. The ownership of existing security is exchanged between investors without involvement of company. So there is no involvement of company in the secondary market. Capital formation, it promotes capital formation directly. It promotes capital formation indirectly. Buying on selling, buying of securities takes place in the primary market. In the secondary market, buying, selling of securities takes place. So here in the primary, only buying of securities is taking place, but here in the secondary, both buying and selling is taking place. Prices. Prices of securities are determined by the management of the company. Prices of securities are determined by the demand and supplies of securities. So this is secondary market. There is no fixed geographical location. It is located at specified places. The stock exchange, okay? So this is it, children. Okay, so we wind up the class today. So thank you to all of you. You must look into your books also for greater reference, okay? So thank you, have a nice day, and sorry for this voice because I had a sore throat, okay? So bear with that. Thank you all of you.